Alright, what's up, guys? So back with another one. It's been a while. It's been a while since we watched this, but you know, one of my favorite games of all time. But we're going to check out some Persona, some P4U, because you know what? They just announced, you see that? They announced the Persona 4 remake is coming. What's it called? Persona 4 Revival? So if they're going to remake the RPG, does that mean new Persona fighting game? I think so. Fingers crossed, I think it's coming. But anyway, we're going to watch. It's been a while. Like I said, I'm not an expert anymore. I don't know what the meta is, so we'll be enjoying along with you. But it seems very, very interesting. We're going to see Kanji against Yukari. So Kanji, of course, the grappler of the game. Yukari, the zoner projectile character of the game. So this got to be a bad matchup, right? I don't know. I'm excited. Let's check it out. Yeah, you like this stuff? You like poverty anime games? Hit the sub button and let's go. So this is like... This is definitely a matchup that's got to be bad on paper, right? So like Yukari will just zone, use the arrows, everything. She's super cheap in this game. He's not playing Shadow, but Kanji is an anime grappler. Grapplers are all naturally, annoying. They just need one touch, but Kanji especially, anime grapplers are always cursed like that because they have easier, like goofier tools to get in. As he's about to get perfected. The hell happened? Okay, we're going to rewind. I am going to rewind this. This is not the Persona I remember. What happened? So Kanji, of course, is a high health character, being the grappler. He got melted in 2 touch. What happened? Hold on. So lockdown, reversal grab, trying to tech. Okay. I don't know what he's mashing here, but I think he just got really lucky with like the timing here. So he's silenced. This is cheap. Watch what happens here. I'll explain what happens. Ready? So Yukari, just like the lore, she fights with a bow and arrow. But what she can do with her Persona summon, here, you see that little orb? You see the Persona behind that puts the orb out? So she shoots an arrow at the orb, and then the orb will redirect the arrow to the opponent right there. It's kind of like my spear in Blaze Blue.
Really strong corner setup for Fun Monk.
So there's no safe zone. If she homes in on you, you're getting tagged no matter where you are. But look at that. She just killed like a throw in 2 hits. That was insane damage, but I remember why. Now I know why. So this game has Awakening mode. When you're at like 35% health, when you're at Awakening mode, you'll see it later. The health bar will change colors. But when it goes like that, you get a defense bonus. So the big strategy in this game is to kill them before they enter Awakening, right? If you do a combo before they go in Awakening, they don't go in Awakening. Sorry if my explanation doesn't make sense. You'll probably understand when we see it, but... So if you can hit them, start your combo when they're around like 50% health, 40% health, a lot of times you can kill them quick. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. The champ's waking up again. You see? Yukari's super fast. Super fast character, super mobile character, and the damn arrow zoning. Is that a drop? I think it's a drop reset. Mute. So when you're muted, you can't summon your Persona, so you can't do like reversal supers or anything. But I think you can DP, right? All right, that's Awakening mode, right? So Kanji's yellow now. He's got extra meter, extra damage. He's got a new super. Uh-oh. Yep.
No way, right? Okay, good DP.
I was just about to say, super command grab is only an Awakening, right? If I remember correctly. Regularly, he only has the chair throw, but once he's an Awakening, then he can scoop you. Damn, it was ass beating. Damn, look, they got the high-tech cameras out here at CO. Anime player, got the anime shirt. Only makes sense. Yeah. So when he's Awakening, I was like, okay, he's going to scoop. That's you? You're playing Where Terror Rust? We have the Kanji player watching live. Reliving his glory. Right, so we talked about like grappler gimmicks. So this is Kanji's gimmick, right? So he's slow. He's faster than grapplers in other games, but he can paralyze you. And when you get paralyzed, you can't move. So for a grappler, that's exactly what you want. Gonna summon, jump back, summon the lightning bolt with the Persona. Boom, you got tagged. So now you're shocked, they called it. So now that you're shocked, now the grappler can go in for free. Now you got to deal with grappler mix-ups here. You still, oof. I was about to say, you still have access to your DP, your short hop and stuff, but you kind of just lock down.
Said that. Gets a full combo started.
Again, right? Shocked, but another DP. Fearless. Whenever I watch Persona 2, DP right back. So whenever I watch Persona, I think it might just be the NA players. But these guys mash on DP.
A rather difficult to
To be fair, though, so this game does have, it was one of the original games with easy inputs, right? The DPs are only 2 buttons. And I'm sure you can macro to 1 button on like console, but the fact you can just mash DP, you're going to see people doing reversals like 10 times more in this game than in other games. But do not be fooled. You die. If your DP gets baited and properly punished, you die. We saw, like, I think Yukari got away with 2 DPs that didn't get punished. Like, come on, man. That's Persona 1-on-1. You have to destroy people if you block their reversal. Ouch. Command grab. And you're stunned.
Oh, we just held north.
Come here.
Okay, I respect that.
Yukari's super fast.
Able to block so much though.
Tried to roll, got tagged. So Yukari combos are hard too, right? Ooh, that was grimy. Try to get cute with the roll and the approach.
This is damn.
So Yukari, she shoots her arrow. So she holds the arrow and then you have to let go, right? So it's like you hold down the button to let it go. So her timing is, for some of her advanced B&Bs, they say is like some of the hardest stuff in the game. Bump, bump. This is sick though. Look, put the orb, delay, overhead. I got tagged for sure. They hyped her up too, right? Yukari, there was a period where I remember they were like, oh, she's top. Shadow Yukari's top. She fell off. I don't know what the tier lists are looking like right now, but scoop. Uh-oh. Against the rules, dead body hit. They'll kick you out of the arcade for that.
Panic where like maybe they'll come up for one last scare and they get a little bit of health. That'd be cool. I don't know why I just thought of
Grimy. This is happened in a lot of anime games, but air counter hits. Oh, look at this.
They get a little bit of health. That'd be cool.
Boop. Look, you see how fast that arrow was? It was nothing special, right? She ran away, jumped back, boop, shot out one little dinky arrow. But since it's counter hit, you can't tag. Look, full run up. So stray little pokes that normally like don't lead to a lot, if they hit counter hit anime games, like you just toast. Like look at this, all off that one stray arrow.
Try to find the jump in, but where Terra Rust able to find a throw in the air, make it come back.
Trying to grab, but no, Yukari's just too slippery, man.
This could be, yeah, no. Oh, I thought they were able to get hit there off the stall.
Anybody like Yukari, by the way? I feel like she's
I don't think
a very unpopular Persona
that
character,
would be a question for
right? She might as well not even exist.
called Persona 5.
Persona 3 is Mitsuda and Aigis, right? Like, who is this girl?
This game.
Tried to evade. Wasn't gonna happen.
No spoilies, though, but you do get to spend the night at her house. I do remember that.
One PK's
No, airborne, not going to work. No!
Nice gamble.
The invincibility frames, I guess.
Ace King? You flopped the river?
God damn. One more burst? Are you dead? One more burst? No? I don't know if you can do that. No way. Nah, he's trying to get cute there. He's trying to get cute. No, get out of here. Yeah, I thought he could get one more burst after that, and then you pop him up and finish. I don't know how the combo works, but look at that damage, right? And now he tried to get cute. This is obnoxious. I'm glad this didn't work. So ready?
so much damage.
That's his DP. This is Kanji's DP. It doesn't go anywhere, but he electrocutes himself, right? It's really annoying because if you get hit, you're paralyzed, you go into mix-up. But what you can do in this game, remember I said you have to destroy people if you block their DPs. The only gambit you have is that if your DP gets blocked, you can cancel into super. You can't RC, right? You can RC to make it safe, but you can cancel into super. So this is a huge gimmick, right? He did meaty DP to try and I don't know what he was trying to bait out here, a throw tech or something. And then try to delay command grab tech. Too far? I don't know why this didn't work. Too far, or he canceled too early. But she was able, or maybe she was already, I think she was already DPing. I think it was already matching her DP right there. But that's a gimmick, right? Because when you block a DP, you wait till it's over, he can just super grab you.
Command grab super, DP out. That's great.
EPO?
I thought we were terrible.
Oof, grimy. Oof, bad burst. And look, so she's outside of Awakening. This is what I mentioned earlier at the start, right? So see the green hell? You might be dead.
But no, they're alive.
Yukari combos, toasted right there. That's exactly the point I made before. So let's rewind here. We'll just get to this setup here.
I thought we were terrible.
Yeah, her setups are cheap. All right, so the bad burst, but he's at 50% health here. See, right? Look, I'm bringing my mouse out too. Awakening happens like right around here. So normally what happens is like when you get to Awakening, you get the defense bonus and you can survive like another hit. It's almost like a second chance at life once you get here. But if you get hit outside of Awakening right here, the defense bonus never happens because you die before. You don't go until the combo's over. So if you can catch someone around here, you want to spend everything you have, kill them or do as much damage as you can. If you can bring them down to like here, Awakening becomes a non-factor. Even though you're the highest health character in the game, look at that health just disappear. Boop. Just gone. It's a Persona only, like very unique system. It's fun. So strategies come in. When you DP, by the way, you hurt yourself. So you can purposely DP to put yourself in Awakening to get the bonus. You can save your burst, eat all the damage so you get to Awakening, then burst so you get the mode activated. On offense, you can spend everything to kill them before they go in. You can drop your combo on purpose to keep them outside of it. Like, it's really fun, interactive system. Like everything back in the day. What happened?
Could set up a combo here, especially because Funlunk again just isn't able to.
Oh, unlucky. He was trying to do the little vacuum arm, but no.
How about it?
Reversal DP.
Yeah, we DP out the command grab. I respect it. We do not want to deal with the
Yeah, so you see the Persona break too? Again, if you don't play this game. See those cards at the top?
Fine.
So that's like your Persona health bar. Every character is a different amount. But when you summon your Persona, if you get hit while the Persona's out, or if they hit the Persona, you lose one card. When you lose all your cards, of course, you go in Persona break, which means you can't use your Persona until it comes back.
How about
You also can't burst, right?
yeah, we DP out the
Kanji's got the lowest in the game, I think, with 3. Yeah, so you can't burst.
Persona.
You can't use Persona, which means like you don't have access to special moves to 2 of your buttons.
The I am free. I can fight. Type B. Hit with the bomb.
150?
Your health bar.
I don't know if a combo dropper or not, but again, that was scary.
Watch out for the
Happens
Persona.
This is cheap.
Why are we not flashing?
I hate supers like this. This is like Rally's a super, right? You just do it, right? No thought. Ready? Hold this.
Happens to everyone.
Okay. All right. Good job. And now I get a free mix-up, right? It's like the Rally super we saw earlier with Blaze Blue.
Why are we
Whee!
not with this one?
Grimy.
Nice, bro.
Nice. Yeah, nice block. Cancel right away before the burst comes out. Awakening, though, she's alive, right? Oh, one more burst. No! Spaghetti drops. Not only did you lose the round, you lost your burst, too, at the very end.
Call him right after that, just landing a good attack.
Burst carry over in between rounds. So, of course, it's a huge L, especially because damage in this game is so high.
Anti-air costs you
So in Blaze Blue, a lot of times you'll get your burst back no matter what. No matter what in Blaze Blue, you're guaranteed your burst almost every round. You're dead. She's dead. But Persona is so high damage, not having your burst is massive, right? You're toast,
Kanji
you're
could be on
toast.
that list.
right?
That specific moment.
So that's why that last round bit him in the ass here.
Walking up.
If he didn't screw up at the end, he could have burst out of that, maybe won. But you see that? You see how she DP'd, blocked, died? That's how Persona's supposed to work. If your DP gets blocked, you're dead. If you don't have a burst, like, the round's over.
This is what you're gonna do. And that's what happened.
If you ever do want to pick up this game, I recommend it. It's awesome. I wish I had better. The only reason why
Where Terrorus is able to clutch it.
Nice burst.
I can't, in good faith, well, I can because it's cheap, get it. But the only thing holding it back is the net, not Netcode, just the net play system, man. If they just put in unlimited rematch, proper rooms, I'd be on this game every day. Not every day, of course, I'm lying, but I'd be playing it a lot more.
Break your persona.
But if you ever want to pick up this game, I'm telling you, first thing you need to do, practice punishing DPs. Like, what is your optimal damage after DP? You need to put the fear of God in them. Oof, oof.
Oh no, now that this is the real setup for Thumbum.
Cheap.
Muted, that means you cannot
Cheap.
because it requires your persona.
And again, like he's out of whatever.
If they want to, you know, they're in an awakening.
Airborne.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they missed the super. And it's
So
Yo, with the 5A punish.
can all characters, does silence stop DP? Is it all characters? I thought you could DP without persona. Oh, it depends on the character. L.
Let's see what you do with this.
Damn.
Yeah, no, we're
Oh,
gone.
you spend the meter there.
Yeah, double super there.
To make sure.
Yeah, I don't know why Yukari does as much damage.
We gotta secure the
Or
back
moves
door
as
that we're
fast.
spending.
Or has these setups.
The meter doesn't carry over in this game.
Yeah, that's true. That is how our system works.
She is
That was
cracked.
a good point.
Damn, and poor Kanji can't DP it. That's funny.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, my dudes can
I
DP.
just realized I made that. As I
Yeah,
said it.
I had to think about it for a second. 8 out of 10.
My goats, Narukami could DP when I played him. Minazuki can DP. Oof! Shoulder tackle.
Nice. Bro. We'll be able to take a lot of Fun Lunk's help off this.
Okay, we're instantly shutting them down.
Yeah, that was cute. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that move though. So, Kanji's command grab. He's got, he's got a normal command grab. He's got this one too. This one always pissed me off. So this one is slow, but he goes invincible and then scoops you. So on reaction to super, he does the invincible one, scoops you.
Snipe the persona, not the man.
But it's so annoying when you fight him, like Kanji mix up, just like he stands there and pauses for half a second. You're like, oh shit, scoop. He stinks though. This is Kanji is a bad grappler. As much as I hate grapplers, of course I hate Kanji too, but he is definitely not a very strong character in this game.
At that point, already getting a solid low. Nice, not getting sandwiched. They're just.
He can still rob you like everybody else, but I think that's the issue, is right. He can still rob you, but in this game everybody can rob you. Everybody is insane.
Trying to call it out.
Nice kick up.
Oh no, this is a signature Fun Lunk juggle in the corner. Awakening right now for where Terrus. They jump out of the corner. Can they get the corner for themselves?
What you doing? Ready?
Awakening right now for where Terrus.
Jump, air dash, back turn, flip, shoot, land, flip.
No.
What are you doing?
Escape the corner and putting
Why could she move like she's moving like Aegis?
mastery of the character? It's taking-
Combo drop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he got burst, but still.
Where Terrus is back.
He's got command grab. He can command grab. Super does. I know. He's got grappler brain. He's going to go for command grab. It's got to be. Oh, kill. What happened? Was he afraid of the reversal super? That was it. If he just did command grab, he won. That's what I'm saying. I told you. I said the first thing you do in this game, you learn how to punish DPs. This is literally the game. Just super. Command grab super, dead. Can't burst, can't do anything. Doesn't even get a punish. Oh, man. L. Another DP. Now you're going to get plinked out. Yep.
That one was.
That was it? That was a tournament? L, wait, what the hell? What happened? So that was a reset there. Wait a second. So that was a tournament? If the Kanji player grabbed the super, if he did the super input, he won the tournament? Oh my god, what an L. What is super input? Double quarter circle. So Persona's great. Everyone talks about Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball made it even more simple, but Persona has a great input system where every special move is the same. It's either quarter circle forward or quarter circle back, or double quarter circle forward, double quarter circle back.
We might be going for a perfect right off the jump. Never mind.
Right? So quarter circle forward A, B, C, or D. Quarter circle back A, B. Not everyone is used, but it's always one of those two. So his command grab, I think, is double quarter circle back.
But it doesn't matter. He still won the round. I would have 100% blamed it on you.
It would have been my fault. There would have been a manhunt for me.
We're not talking no Rockstar games.
Who isn't 222 just Astro? Who's got 222? Instant kill?
Yeah, there it is.
Got the wall right now.
Nice patient and calling him out with the
Damn, she charmed too. This game is so, I don't need to tell you, but this game is, I think it's probably the best fighting game
the best
ever created in terms of, like, presentation.
Backdashing though. Fun Lunk just trying to play patient. Getting hit with the persona.
Dragon Ball, so Dragon Ball Fighters does an incredible job of, like, giving love to the source material and everything, but, like, this Persona game is insane.
True.
Just, like, the backgrounds. If you've never played Persona, you're like, oh, man, this game looks cool. But if you played Persona, like, just the stages, the backgrounds, the menus, the music, like, just everything. It's the best. Sound effects, voices, it's insane. Oh, kill, yeah. Just throw. Bonk. That's why I'm saying, if they're making a new Persona RPG, I think we can expect a new Persona fighting game. I'm telling you. If they put new Persona fighting game out, I'm putting the shorts back on. It's time to go back to the old me. The shorts coming out. Me and Guy, I'm going to tear up the competitive scene.
I don't think I've ever seen him play this.
Man, I feel like this was a big opportunity. You saw He saw the arrow whiff. He double jump. He could have punished it right there.
Really capitalize off that.
Nah, but I've been
Brought up break
so I've been wanting to play this game again. I've been wanting to play Persona. We even watched Combo Breaker. I've been wanting to play Persona recently. So I've been in training mode, just messing around, Minazuki B&Bs. But I need a modder to fix the lobby system.
That's the same thing I do.
Yeah.
If that whoever modded plus R, if you can just add infinite rematch, I'll give you $50.
Wind ball, so
Super bonk.
she essentially
Bonk.
had to make, like, a
Bonk.
matrix-based, stone.
This game honest and fair. It's not honest. It's not fair. Are there footsies? Not really. Is there skill?
He's just trying to grab Funlunk back in here, say, get over here.
Maybe.
Yo, nice
Is it fun though? Yes. Yes, it's fun.
Yo, I actually got a J. Where are we bursting? He was
Dead.
nowhere near you.
Actually, Awakening. So you see? Here, watch this grab here, right? So
Yo, actually,
she bursted. So as soon as she was dead if she didn't burst because she was in normal mode. But now she bursted. She's in Awakening mode. The Awakening defense buff is what? 50%? 35%? It's crazy. It's massive.
I got a J.
So this is an EX command grab, right? This is enough to kill. This would kill normally. But like I said before about that extra, like the extra life you have,
Bursting, he was nowhere near you.
you're not dead. Awakening kept her alive. So being able to get into Awakening is super important for every round.
I didn't call it out this time.
And the higher you can get in, the better. Damn, 2-0? Come on, Yukari. What song? Hold on, what song are you picking?
Are we doing Burn My Dread last battle?
Burn My Dread? Oh no. He put on the final boss music? He's put on the final boss music? I would have put on Tanaka's amazing commodities.
Command grab. Yo, what did I say beforehand?
Oh, he's grappling now. He's grappling now.
Another one. Another one.
He's grappling. Nice. This is something weird too. This is always like a weird mechanic in this game, but for some reason, Persona has a short hop, like a manual short hop. It was always weird to me. It's important against Kanji. Watch this. Watch her hop here, right? Whoop. That's a command hop. What is it? Down. It's like down and like A plus B.
We might have been able
What
to
route?
hit.
What route is that when you whiff the DP?
That was always like a weird. Like, why is that in the game? But against Kanji, so Kanji can stun you, but you can still short hop, right? I think when you're electrocuting, you still short hop or something, or you used to be able to.
Nice pickup. Okay.
I'm gonna burst. You toast. God damn.
You're actually taking
Just melted.
Not even allowing them. to
Melted.
get away.
Look at that health.
They're-
God
they might be
damn.
gone here.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gone.
You see that? You see that health? So your burst, you can. It's burst is not as crazy as overdrive and blaze blue, but you can use your burst on offense. So one more burst, like she did right there. It's kind of like a free RC that pops up in the air. It leads to so much damage. And then if you're in shadow mode, you can do the shadow burst and just kill people. This game is cool, man.
Ooh, there we go. Again, the patience from where to Rust
When I was Minazuki nerfed, they had to nerf the champ. They saw me winning too much.
for so long.
They had to keep me down.
Smooth. I'm not gonna let it go by. I give credit. Game recognizes.
Although apparently the lore
Awakening right
is
now
that
for
he's
Terra
better.
Rust.
Yo,
Not
nice
that I
pickup.
believe it.
Oh,
Damn. Combo
Yo,
master.
I didn't know Yukari had panic. I didn't know any of her moves gave panic. That's crazy. That's news to me.
Yeah, she did panic, charm, silence so far. Give her poison, why
Are
not?
we so back?
That's
All right. Dead. So this is that danger zone, right? This is that danger zone I said, right? Yukari is right outside of Awakening. So command grab will kill. She knows that too. Like she wants to get an Awakening.
I agree.
Yeah, that was it. See, this is stupid, right?
Not spending the old.
The block's done. That was enough. Put her in Awakening.
It's a
Oh, yeah, you're dead.
Command grab.
Yeah.
You're out of here,
Yep.
boy.
So try being cute. Like I said, we saw earlier, a block DP, you can cancel in the super. So sometimes you can sneak out. You can kind of get your DP blocked and get like a cheesy super to like punish them for trying to punish you. But if you're on point, you can just do, you have an option that'll beat everything. Like you saw Kanji just did his own super grab right there. Just go right through it.
Persona at one though. Very scary. And it's broken.
Zone a break. But damn, how's Yukari losing? This has to be on paper. This has got to be like a 6-4, right?
Another opening. Able to get the connect. Got a
Bonk.
Persona back,
Yo.
able to come right back round.
Damn.
Shout out to, like one of the two ways that Kanji can just place his persona. And we just saw
That's his game though, right?
Yeah.
Was that a reset? I think he dropped. But
Another super after that.
the game is so high damage and it can be like volatile that even if a matchup is bad,
He's been bursting so aggressively.
even if a matchup is bad, you gotta
We're not dead yet.
you gotta be on point.
Got our game. Look
This
at
guy's having a good time. I like it though. This guy's having a good time. Was Minazuki nerfed? So apparently Minazuki was nerfed, but apparently not. That's the lore. I don't know if I believe it or not. So he got harder to play. He got much harder. Original Minazuki was so easy and so strong. The new Minazuki has got more technical routes and stuff, but he got buffed in some areas.
Hopping in for more. Oh, they gotta be watching low.
He was a nightmare before because, yeah, he was just so easy and did so much. Ooh, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but he messed up.
I had a route off the-
Everybody's nightmare in this game. Man. This is like a little early Strive, okay?
We're not.
Persona was like a little prototype for Guilty Gear Strive in the fact that every character is insanely cracked. Oof, done.
Gets another throw. Yeah, that's going to be death. And once again,
Every character's cracked. Everyone does a ton of damage. So you got to survive.
It's really impressive how Ware has been able to just like flip the matchup on its head.
Bing,
where
bing.
he's kind
Yeah,
of
be quiet.
walking him down
yeah.
and not really afraid to just trade Persona cards as long as he's able
Oof.
We've seen so many times too. Where Terra Rust just.
What are these reactions, bro?
We've seen so many times.
He's still stuck. Okay, I see. Still stuck in the Persona summon. Get kicked right in the mouth.
Where Terra Rust just breaks their persona, but
And then
does
it's
that
like-
stop them?
And so many times when he's like singing in the membrane, it's like
That was crazy. Wake up, jump A, falling jump A that comboed. Another schmicks. Are you dead? No way. No combo drops. You can't drop combos. Come on, man. You can't drop combos. You can't drop punishes. Come on.
Persona hit again. Gotta find your opening.
I keep talking to you how like high damage this game is. So like anytime you drop something in this game is massive.
Flying Lord, there it is.
Bonk. Super. One more burst. Can he do some shenanigans off this? One more burst? No.
No.
Blue block again.
Not me. I never drop combos.
But it's fine. Able to shock.
Ah!
DC to avoid the DP.
And watch out for them overhead.
No!
And where's your champion?
This is his dive. It homes it anywhere on screen. You can duck this, right?
Watch out for them over.
Right? I forget if you got to duck or you have to DP it, right? This grab, the kanji dive, anywhere. Like he'd be super jump. He'd be off the screen. He'd just do it. Just come and blow you up. Yeah, you got to crouch it.
Overheads right now.
Scooped. And there we go. Damn, 3-1. Ducker DP, yeah. Damn, what happened? Congrats to the kanji. I thought that's got to be a matchup that Yukari wins, right? And the Yukari play looked good. He had a couple like drops and mistakes, but I figure she should handle that. Anyway, that was fun, man. I don't know what's going on in Persona. I don't know if they're like... I think they all quit. I think after Gaiman won Evo, they just gave up. They're like, damn, we can't beat the GOAT Gaiman, but it'd be cool. I don't know. You know, we're seeing like a huge Blaze Blue resurgence. Blaze Blue is the best game ever created. But also the rollback patch and the lobby system is so good. I can just turn on the game, play like whatever I want. First to 10, first to infinite, quick rematches and everything. Persona, I think the community split, right? I think some play on PC and some play on PS4 with no crossplay. And then the lobby system stinks. You make a room, you can only play first to 1. There's no rematch. You get kicked out to the lobby every time. You have to go back in, character select, do all that stuff. It feels like whenever I play this game, also because the match is so quick, it feels like I spend more time outside of the game than in the game. And that's enough for me to not play. So I don't need a new Persona. I was joking about a P4U remake, but if they released a lobby patch, if they released an infinite rematch patch, I swear to God, I'd be back. I'd be boot up right away. I'll lead the revival, but I need a modder to do it for me because it's not a fun experience right now, which is sad because the game is so cool, like I said. But anyway, that's it. If you're still watching, thank you. If this game goes on sale, I don't know if it does, but if it is ever on sale, I highly recommend it just to experience the package, the UI, like I said. Like just booting up, scrolling through the menu, selecting the songs, going into training mode, seeing all the different like RPG tracks and new tracks and everything, checking out stage. It's awesome, dude. It's really, really, really good. But all right, that's it. I gotta go to the hospital now. I gotta see my new baby girl. But I'll catch you next one. Peace.